Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Ancient scripts have long fascinated historians, linguists, and archaeologists. Some, like Egyptian hieroglyphs, were deciphered with the help of key discoveries like the Rosetta Stone. Others, like Linear B, required decades of painstaking manual analysis. But today, artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the field, offering new ways to decode languages that have remained a mystery for centuries. One of the most famous cases of decipherment is the Rosetta Stone, discovered in 1799. This artifact, inscribed with the same text in Greek, Demotic, and Egyptian hieroglyphs, provided scholars like Jean-François Champollion with the key to unlocking the secrets of ancient Egyptian writing. Similarly, Linear B, a script used by the Mycenaean civilization, was cracked in the 1950s by Michael Ventris, who painstakingly analyzed patterns and compared them to known languages. However, many other scripts remain undeciphered. Linear A, used by the Minoans, is still a mystery. The Indus Valley script, despite thousands of discovered inscriptions, has defied all attempts at translation. The Rongorongo script of Easter Island is another enigmatic system that has yet to be understood. Traditional methods of decipherment rely on finding bilingual inscriptions, analyzing word frequency, and making comparisons to known languages, methods that have had success but also limitations. Today, artificial intelligence is changing the game. Machine learning algorithms can analyze patterns in ancient texts far more quickly than humans. AI has already helped researchers identify linguistic structures in unknown scripts by comparing them to vast databases of known languages. In 2019, a team from MIT and Google developed an AI system that could analyze lost languages and determine their relationships to existing ones, even without a Rosetta Stone-like key. AI models can also reconstruct missing parts of inscriptions, classify symbols, and even suggest potential meanings based on statistical probabilities. Despite these advancements, challenges remain. Many ancient scripts exist in small samples, making it difficult to train AI effectively. Some languages may have no known relatives, making comparisons nearly impossible. Yet AI is helping scholars make progress at an unprecedented rate. As technology continues to evolve, the dream of deciphering the world's lost languages may be closer than ever. The intersection of history, archaeology, and artificial intelligence is unlocking new possibilities. Scripts that have remained unreadable for centuries may soon reveal their secrets, shedding light on ancient civilizations and their cultures. With AI as a powerful new tool, the future of linguistic decipherment looks more promising than ever. 1. Of the earliest successes in AI-driven decipherment involved Linear B, a script used by the Mycenaean civilization in Greece around 1450 and out of 1200 BCE. It was first cracked in the 1950s by Michael Ventris, an architect and self-taught linguist, who used a combination of logic and linguistic comparisons with known Greek dialects to prove that Linear B was an early form of Greek. His discovery revolutionized the study of Mycenaean civilization, shedding light on administrative, economic, and social aspects of Bronze Age Greece. Before Ventris's breakthrough, scholars struggled for decades to understand Linear B. The script, found on clay tablets in Knossos, Pylos, and other Mycenaean sites, contained hundreds of signs representing syllables, numbers, and ideograms. It wasn't until Ventris identified repeated word patterns and cross-referenced them with ancient Greek place names that he realized the script was a form of Greek rather than an unrelated language. His work, supported by classicist John Chadwick, allowed scholars to translate thousands of inscriptions, transforming our understanding of Mycenaean society. Today, AI is enhancing this process, analyzing patterns in ancient scripts and comparing them to modern and historical languages at a speed far beyond human capability. Machine learning algorithms can identify linguistic structures, classify symbols, and even reconstruct missing portions of inscriptions. Researchers from MIT and Google have developed AI models that can determine relationships between lost languages and known ones. Even when no bilingual text like the Rosetta Stone exists, one of the biggest challenges in deciphering ancient scripts is the lack of context. Unlike spoken languages, written texts from the past often appear in fragmented inscriptions or limited samples. AI-driven techniques, however, can detect statistical patterns, phonetic similarities, and grammatical structures, helping to decode even languages with scarce surviving records. This has proven useful in analyzing scripts like Linear A, an undeciphered A, Minoan script that predates Linear B, and the Indus Valley script, which has resisted traditional linguistic analysis due to its brevity and lack of a known linguistic family. Mayan glyphs, which record the history, astronomy, and mythology of the Maya civilization, have also benefited from AI research. Unlike alphabets, Mayan writing is a complex system of logograms and syllabic signs, making it difficult to decode. While scholars have made significant progress over the past century, AI is accelerating discoveries. By analyzing thousands of inscriptions and cross-referencing them with known translations, machine learning algorithms have identified patterns that help fill in gaps where human knowledge is incomplete. The decipherment of Mayan glyphs has been a long and challenging process. The Maya civilization, which flourished in Mesoamerica from around 2000 BCE to the Spanish conquest in the 16th century, developed one of the most sophisticated writing systems of the ancient world. Their glyphs, inscribed on stone monuments, codices, ceramics, and murals, contain detailed records of historical events, astronomical calculations, and religious beliefs. However, when Spanish conquistadors arrived, many Maya texts were destroyed, and knowledge of the writing system was largely lost. In the 19th and 20th centuries, scholars like Yuri Knorozov and Tatiana Proskouriakov made breakthroughs in deciphering Mayan script. Knorozov, a Russian linguist, proposed that Mayan glyphs contained phonetic elements, much like syllabic writing systems. Proskouriakov demonstrated that many inscriptions recorded historical events, such as royal births, deaths, and conquests, rather than just religious or mythical content. These discoveries laid the foundation for further progress, and by the late 20th century, scholars could read much of the script. AI is now taking Mayan decipherment to the next level. Researchers have developed machine learning models capable of analyzing thousands of glyphs and identifying recurring patterns that may indicate specific words, phrases, or grammatical structures. These AI-driven tools compare glyphs across different inscriptions, revealing connections that human researchers might overlook. By processing vast amounts of data quickly, AI can suggest possible meanings for missing or unclear glyphs, helping linguists reconstruct incomplete texts. One significant breakthrough came from a project led by researchers at the University of Bonn who used neural networks to analyze Maya inscriptions and predict missing glyphs with high accuracy. Another initiative, driven by Google and the University of Texas, created an AI model trained on digitized Mayan codices, allowing researchers to test hypotheses about glyph meanings more efficiently than ever before. AI is also helping to preserve and share Mayan script with a wider audience. Digital tools now allow scholars and indigenous communities to explore inscriptions in interactive formats, aiding efforts to revitalize Mayan languages still spoken today. These technologies not only enhance historical research, but also reconnect modern Maya populations with their ancestral writing system. Despite these advances, challenges remain. Mayan glyphs vary significantly in style and complexity across different time periods and regions, making automated translation difficult. Some glyphs still have unknown meanings, and many texts are damaged or incomplete. However, as AI continues to improve and more inscriptions are discovered, the field of Mayan epigraphy is experiencing unprecedented progress. The intersection of AI and archaeology is revolutionizing our understanding of the ancient Maya. What once took decades of meticulous study can now be accelerated by machine learning, revealing new insights into one of the most advanced civilizations of the pre-Columbian world. With continued technological advancements, the full story of the Hieroglyphics Maya, recorded in their own words, may finally be unlocked. The same approach is being used to tackle the world's most elusive scripts, such as the undeciphered Indus Valley script, Rongorongo from Easter Island, and the mysterious symbols of the Phaistos disk from Minoan Crete. AI can process vast amounts of data, detect statistical patterns, and suggest possible linguistic links, even when scholars lack a bilingual text like the Rosetta Stone. The Indus Valley script, used by the Harappan civilization around 2600–1900 BCE, remains one of the greatest linguistic mysteries. Thousands of inscriptions have been found on seals, pottery, and tablets across sites in modern-day India and Pakistan, yet no one has been able to definitively decipher them. The main challenge is the brevity of the texts. Most inscriptions contain fewer than 5 characters, providing limited context for interpretation. Some scholars believe the script represents a language isolate, while others suggest links to Dravidian or early Indo-Aryan languages. AI is helping researchers analyze symbol patterns and possible linguistic structures, providing insights that could lead to a breakthrough. Similarly, Rongorongo, the enigmatic script of Easter Island, Rapa Nui, has defied decipherment since its rediscovery in the 19th century. Unlike the Indus script, which appears to be purely logographic, Rongorongo contains a mix of pictorial and abstract signs, possibly representing syllables. However, only a few dozen surviving inscriptions exist, making decipherment especially difficult. AI-powered models are now being used to compare Rongorongo with other known writing systems, identifying structural similarities and possible phonetic components. The Phaistos disk, discovered on the Greek island of Crete in 1908, is another famous, undeciphered artifact. This small clay disk, dating to around 1700 BCE, features a spiral of stamped symbols that do not match any known writing system. Scholars have debated whether the symbols represent a syllabic script, a proto-alphabet, or even a purely decorative design with no linguistic meaning. AI has been applied to study statistical distributions of the symbols, revealing possible word patterns and syntactic structures that could bring researchers closer to understanding its purpose. One breakthrough came from researchers at MIT who developed AI models that use deep learning to predict relationships between ancient scripts and known languages. This method, called comparative linguistics by machine learning, detects structural similarities that humans might overlook. By training AI on vast databases of known languages, the system can assess whether an undeciphered script shares features with another writing system, even if no bilingual texts exist. Another project led by Google's DeepMind applies neural networks to analyze undeciphered texts, revealing previously unknown word structures and grammatical rules. DeepMind's algorithms have been trained to recognize recurring patterns in writing systems, making it possible to infer how certain symbols might function within a language. These AI-driven methods have the potential to identify linguistic families, reconstruct lost vocabularies, and even predict grammatical rules of extinct languages. Despite these advancements, deciphering an ancient script still requires collaboration between AI and human researchers. AI can suggest patterns and linguistic links, but historical, archaeological, and cultural knowledge is essential to interpret the findings correctly. Many undeciphered scripts, like the Indus script, may represent languages with no surviving relatives, making their translation a challenge even for AI. However, as computational power and linguistic databases grow, the dream of unlocking the world's lost languages is closer than ever. AI is revolutionizing the field of ancient linguistics, offering new hope for decoding scripts that have puzzled scholars for centuries. As technology advances, the mysteries of civilizations like the Harappans, the Rapa Nui, and the Minoans may finally be revealed, providing an unprecedented glimpse into the thoughts, histories, and cultures of the ancient world. AI is also helping with the preservation of ancient texts. Many inscriptions have been damaged over time, leaving gaps in the historical record. AI-powered restoration techniques can predict missing characters by studying existing texts. Much like how predictive text on smartphones suggests words, this technology has been used to reconstruct partially erased Greek and Latin inscriptions from ancient ruins, filling in lost sections of historical documents that might have otherwise remained incomplete. One major initiative in AI-driven text restoration is the DeepMind Ithaca project, a machine learning model designed to reconstruct damaged ancient Greek inscriptions. By analyzing thousands of known texts, Ithaca can predict missing words with remarkable accuracy, sometimes even identifying the most likely dates and locations where inscriptions originated. Historians have tested these AI-generated suggestions, confirming that they align with known historical patterns, demonstrating how AI can be a valuable tool for classical studies. Similar techniques have been applied to Latin inscriptions and cuneiform tablets from Mesopotamia. Many of these texts have suffered from erosion, fire damage, or breakage, leaving scholars with incomplete records. AI can analyze context, syntax, and statistical patterns to generate plausible reconstructions, accelerating research that would take years of manual study. For example, digital tools have been used to restore portions of the Herculaneum scrolls, ancient texts carbonized by the eruption of Mount Vesuvius in 79 CE. Recent advancements in machine learning have allowed researchers to virtually unroll these scrolls and decipher hidden text without physically damaging the fragile artifacts. Despite its successes, AI is not replacing human expertise but enhancing it. Linguists, historians, and archaeologists still play a crucial role in interpreting AI-generated results, verifying translations, and providing cultural context. Decipherment is not just about recognizing symbols, it's about understanding the civilization that created them. AI can suggest potential meanings for words, but human scholars must assess their accuracy based on historical evidence. One of the key challenges in AI-driven decipherment is ensuring that machine learning models do not introduce errors or biases. AI relies on training data, and if the dataset is incomplete or skewed, the results may be misleading. This is particularly important when working with ancient scripts, where even small misinterpretations can lead to major misunderstandings of historical events or cultural practices. Therefore, collaboration between AI researchers and historical experts remains essential. As AI technology continues to evolve, we may soon unlock some of the greatest linguistic mysteries of the ancient world. Scripts that have remained unreadable for centuries could finally reveal their secrets, offering new insights into lost civilizations and reshaping our understanding of history. From reconstructing forgotten languages to restoring lost texts, AI is revolutionizing the field of historical linguistics. The intersection of artificial intelligence and ancient studies is opening doors that scholars of the past could only dream of, bringing us closer than ever to hearing the voices of long-lost civilizations. Thank you for watching this video.